best friends, got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone at school, while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked, but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now, I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Yeah, let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Pick and Roll Podcast, episode 166. One more for 6 days.
Switch me. I know he's Jewish, but I don't want to be by this bum here.
No, I'm
Clown.
sticking with my Jew. I'm sticking with my Jew here.
What's happening, Mitch? How you doing? You excited for the game? A little nervous?
Guess whose shirt I'm wearing?
Number 8.
Who's number 8 right now?
Ben Simmons. He's back.
He's back again. No, Paul George.
We need him tonight.
I had this shirt for God knows how long, but then I was like, it's a big game tonight. Why not?
I'm nervous. It seems like a game that they're going to let slip away.
I don't want to think
the
like
only
that.
thing good about it is if they do lose, they still get to play on Friday. So it ain't one and done.
I don't want to go to Friday because I don't think we can beat the Hornets.
I think we can. I think they were exposed last night. I'll talk about that if you want to talk about it.
Let's start off with the player of the game first, and I'm sure Rio's is going to hop right in. But it looks like Teacher got game reloaded. He's going to the Sixers game tonight. Shout out to you.
Sweet.
Hey, there you go. Have fun at the game tonight.
Need as many people as we can to root them on tonight.
Yep. Our crew doesn't Magic have a turmoil in the locker room. That is so true. What is up, Wesley? Our crew, yep. Hey, Mitch. Good vibes. Not so good vibes in Orlando. Nope. Let's start off with the player of the game or player of the week. Who you got?
Well, the NBA one says LeBron, and I ain't going there.
Why would they go LeBron? Why?
I don't know. Here, NBA players of the week.
Duh.
LeBron James and Brandon Ingram. James averaged 24 points, 9.7 assists. Ingram averaged 25.5. I don't know. I don't have a favorite this week. I'm too worried about this game tonight.
You know who I got, though? He actually played last night. Kobe White. If it wasn't for Kobe White stepping up last night for Charlotte, they would have got blown out. And him nailing that corner three right before overtime, that was like clutch gene. So for me, it's Kobe White.
Well, that's only one game. We're talking about the whole week, but I get where you're coming from. Yeah, he and you said it last night, and I kind of agree. He's one of the best pickups in the trade season. Or,
Trade deadline, yeah.
He's definitely in. Getting out of Chicago was good for him, obviously, and as a Kentucky fan, I feel Charlotte's pain. You live and die by the three.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have won that game last night.
Go for it. Let's just talk about it now.
You can go right to the dirty play that LaMelo did, hurting Bam Adebayo. I mean, there's nothing that should be in a game. I don't care if he apologizes because now he's caught. You literally reached out and grabbed someone's leg. There's no reason to do it. That doesn't belong in basketball. It was a cheap play, whether he apologizes or not, and that was the difference in the game. To me, when you got here's the problem. And like I said, as a Kentucky fan, living and dying by the three, I've seen it a million times. 18 for 56.
Dude.
And when your rookie of the year was 0 for 6 and didn't play in the fourth, and a lot of people are complaining because of Luka's injury, they extended the length of how much you can vote. Sorry, he's not the rookie of the year. I think Knuppel got exposed last night.
Oh yeah, he did.
Not a good player. I'm not saying he's not a great player and love seeing someone shoot the lights out. But how many times have we talked about in the last 3 or so years, regular season, postseason? Different game. He couldn't step up. His immaturity, as well as LaMelo's immaturity. Let's be real. And I don't agree with Nick. What's his name that much?
Right, Nick Wright.
Nick Wright. I don't agree with many of his takes. He's terrible, but he's right. LaMelo's immature and he's a clown. He's always been a clown. He's immature. He's been spoon-fed, silver spoon up his ass with his dad. He's doesn't grow up. He never shows maturity. He's a great player, and it's a shame that players act like that. I don't care if you do TikToks and dance and do all the silly shit and paint your fingernails. I don't care. He's been immature all the time.
And a shitty driver at that. Yeah. How many car accidents now? He's almost as bad as Tiger Woods on the road.
Right? You get some slack because they're a kid, but when it's constant, he's a jerk. Good player. But what did he do in the game to keep him in? And late, he played good. It's one of those, you look at the stats and you think LaMelo had a great game. He was ass almost the whole game.
For me, it was like, can you step up in the big moment, right? We talk about that all the time. LaMelo is that guy for Charlotte. He stepped up, took it to the cup, laid it in, then Miles Bridges blocked it on the other end. And that's what won the game.
It shouldn't have came to that, though. It really shouldn't have came to that. I think if Bam Adebayo's in the whole game, it's over.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Heat turned it up. And they showed that, Davion with the horrible last name, he played really well. Tyler Hero balled out.
He had a great last name. Leave it alone.
Making those three free throws late is not easy. He couldn't do it earlier. He did it late. So I give Hero a lot of credit too.
Yeah.
Wiggins played out of his ass. When's the last time
I'm with our crew on that one. When's the last
time we talked about Andrew Wiggins, who was supposed to be huge, dropping 27 and really being a factor?
He's an underrated player throughout most of his career, and he stepped up last night. Throughout most of his career, he's been an underrated athletic wing. And last night he showed it.
Well, Wiggins was supposed to be a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
Number one overall.
Did he have a ring? Wiggins?
With
Golden State, I think.
He got one with Golden State.
Warriors.
Yeah, it has to be. But yeah, I know, Rios. I saw you're in the group chat about LaMelo Ball and that.
I was going to say this about LaMelo Ball. Karma is a bitch, and she's going to get his ass.
Grow up, kid. I mean, you're so talented. You got the world at your hands, and you're immature.
Like I said, karma's real, and it's gonna happen to him. It's because that was one of the dirtiest plays I've seen. Like, bro, come on, like you knew what you were doing I don't want to hear any because you knew exactly what you were doing. There's 1,000,001 cameras in that arena. Everyone saw what you did, bro. Like,
No reason to put his arm out at all, let alone grab someone's leg when they're falling.
like that's a Draymond Green level type of foul.
Yeah.
But even he probably would go that far, but still.
Yeah.
Draymond would have probably spit on you afterwards, too. But it's sad to see LaMelo.
Warren, that's what I like to see.
I mean, he has to apologize, and he did. So I give him a little bit of credit for that, I guess. But what else can you do? Say tough shit? He's hurt.
What did that go? I mean, it's just how do I say it? Like, he's done it before. You guys are not wrong. LaMelo has done this before.
It's not uncharacteristic. We've seen it multiple times already.
Yeah, we definitely have seen it. And he's one of my favorite players in the league based on what he does on the court. For that shit, I'm not going to stand with. I am not. But he stepped up and he got the win and he moved on to the next game.
No, also who really showed up yesterday was Kobe White. He scored up.
That's my player of the week. That was my player of the week, Kobe White.
Like I said, for the Sixers, now they got the idea of what they need to do to stop the Hornets. The Heat already showed you the formula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With them.
And
you just got to be physical and have them miss threes.
Yeah, as soon as they start missing threes, you go to town on them just like the Heat did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to cover his ass. What do you want him to do? Of course he's going to apologize. He probably has PR department telling him to as well.
Yeah. Put LaMelo in the 90s and 2000s, and it
True.
Don't happen.
True. Maybe sometimes, and Coach, you're old school too, I'm sure. Sometimes you need a little smack in the face to wake you up.
Because I guarantee you, next person, he'll catch an elbow to the chest.
Yep, everyone's a tough guy. What did Tyson used to say? Until you get punched in the mouth.
Punch in the face, I think. Yeah. So, Rio, who's your player of the week? Mine was Kobe White. I don't know who Blaze picked.
It's hard to pick a week when it's just.
Yeah, it's only been one game.
I know. That's why I picked Kobe White.
Because if you go to the last couple games, nobody played.
I'm going to go, even though his team lost, Jalen Green. He stepped up yesterday. He scored 35.
He did.
That was unbelievable.
Show. I mean, I don't see Devin Booker ever winning a ring.
No, it sucks.
It sucks. I love Booker too, and it seems like he's the one that hung around trying to save that organization. But now I'm like, I'm on the same bandwagon with Zion and Ja. Get him out of there.
And when they needed him yesterday, he was a no-show. Like, if he would just contributed a little bit more, they could have won that game.
Yeah. What about actually? I could have picked this guy as my player of the week or player of the game, but I didn't. Deni Avdija, the Q. He had 41 and 12.
Amazing.
I was debating between him or Jalen Green, but I was like, let me go with the guy that no one expected to. Because Jalen Green has struggled in the playoffs mightily. So seeing him step up was, a nice direction for his career.
Yeah.
Then he did it all year. Now he's trying to prove that he's not just a regular season player. So I give him a lot of credit for that. And he showed ferocity last night too. He was a dog.
Yeah, he was a man on the mission. Hey, kudos. That was their first playoff win in 12 years, 11 years?
Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. But can he do this against the Spurs?
No.
Well,
I'll give them one game.
He might be able to do something similar, but who else is going to help them win? Who else is going to, carry the load if he doesn't? That's the problem.
Drew Holiday.
I would say Drew Holiday.
Matisse Thybulle.
Matisse Thybulle? What?
I'm joking. Naming former Sixers.
Hey, Shaden Sharp. I'll take Shaden Sharp though. And he showed his athleticism early.
I'm joking. I was just naming random Sixers.
He's one of my favorite young players right now. I love that kid's game, man.
I like players that attack the rim. I mean, you got all these shooters. And that's why I loved Westbrook. That's why I love Shaden Sharp. That's why I love Maxey. He's a guy that is not afraid to go at the rim.
JJ Redick.
Honestly, last night, Tyler Hero, I'll blame him for the loss. Because if he would have took it to the bucket instead of shooting that three, he would have probably got fouled or made the bucket. They would have won. He had plenty of time to go all the way in. Why are you horking a 30-foot three? I know he was hot at that time and he made all the free throws, but Hero was the guy with the hot hand. When you have that much time, Charlotte fucked up by leaving him that much time. He didn't need to stop and shoot that. Go all the way to the bucket, and most of the time you're either going to make it or get fouled.
Or if anything, run the clock down, then drive it. So you have no chance of winning at that point. But you chunk a quick three and then miss it, and that's game.
I don't understand why he did that. I get it. You're feeling it because you're making shots, and that those 3 free throws late to put them up by 1. That's clutch. I mean, I don't never want to be in that position. All those people, the whole season on the line. You got to make 3 free throws to put your team up 1 when he just fucked that up earlier.
I mean, perfect example of how hard it is. Nick Anderson, 95 NBA Finals.
Yes.
4 in a row.
I'm sure Shaq wanted to choke him after that.
Oh, my God.
Shaq and Penny.
Things that just don't happen almost ever in sports, like that happened right there. Missed 4 in a row. Mind you, he was one of their best free throw shooters.
Yeah. He's choked under pressure. That was before my time. But, yeah, just crazy. Shout out to Portland, though. Shout out to Portland. Congrats. Now you're going to lose in San Antonio. It's just like, congrats. Now you're losing in San Antonio. Oh, that's their reward.
I mean, I looked at the brackets last night, and I'm like, I'd be really surprised if it's not Nuggets, Spurs, Thunder, and Rockets. I really would be surprised if it's not those 4 going on.
Well, in the Lakers' minds, they believe 41-year-old LeBron James is going to turn back the hands of time and carry this team to win Kevin Durant and Şengün. And
that's how I started, Rios. He was like, who's your player of the week? And I was like, well, the NBA has LeBron as the player of the week. I ain't going there.
I'm like, how? How?
Because he doesn't have his 2 guys, and he averaged 10 assists and 24 points in the last week. So
look who he played against. Guys that were playing for nothing. That's against the Spurs. He sat against the Thunder. He sat against teams that have good defenses for a reason. So he can pad his stats and give his fanboys something to,
Everybody sat the last week, so that's why I don't want to pick a player of the week.
I should have said player of the game. I should have done that.
Last night, player of last night.
Player of last night, yeah. Yeah. Davion Mitchell, wow, he came out clutch. Kobe White is out of the blue.
Even though I'm dogging LaMelo for the immaturity in that, he showed up at the end.
That's exactly what I've been saying here.
But he's still a fucking clown, and they would have lost if he wouldn't have done that dumb shit grabbing someone's leg. And I don't care what anyone says, that's trying to hurt someone. It's not an accident. It's trying to injure someone. Why else do you grab someone's ankle when they're falling? That's trying to hurt someone, and that's uncalled for. There's no place in the game for that shit. That's like when I used to go up for layups, and I was crazy going to the bucket, and you get low-bridged. When someone hits you when you're in the air, but between your waist and down, that's fucked up. If you can't get up that high, just let them make the bucket.
Yeah.
Because you could kill someone doing that shit.
That's what bothers me, though. I'm not discredit. Like, it's a terrible thing what he did, yes, with the trip. But they're taking away his game winner.
You know why?
Because
he was ass for 3 quarters, dude. He couldn't make nothing. He couldn't hit the side of a barn.
But he ended the game. He got the win.
But again,
that's how you play to win a game, and that's what he did.
If Bam was still in there, I don't even think it's close. I think if Bam was in there, they win by 10.
Yeah,
that's how bad the Hornets were shooting.
We wouldn't have known. Khan got exposed. I agree with Blades on that one. Yeah.
I hate to say it too because I like the kid, but when you go 0-6 and they bench you, and I hate to say it, but it's obvious Cooper's rookie of the year now.
Well, the thing is with him, like outside of the 3 ball, like what does he do well?
And that's the argument everyone gets, and I agree. You got to have that on your team, but is that an elite star or is that just a really good shooter? Is it Steph Curry or is he Seth Curry?
No, he's Seth Curry.
They're both better shooters than him, though.
No, I think Knuppel can end up being a better shooter than Seth if he keeps this up. He's
Not
breaking.
Seth.
Yeah, Seth.
Yeah,
he can be a better shooter than Seth.
He could be a better shooter than Dell. He could be a better shooter than Dell.
But now you're talking. I mean, it just ruins a lot of the aura that he created all year by being such a great shooter the whole year. Now it's like, if you can't do it when it matters the most, how important are you? Sorry.
Well, I think the important thing for him is how does he bounce back, next round?
Hopefully he sucks again if it's us we're playing.
I don't want that.
Because I'll
don't.
be honest. I'm the Mr. Positivity about the Sixers, but tonight just feels like one they let slip away.
All right, let's talk about it. Why do you feel like that?
Because we've seen it all year, and as much as I hate to say it, having Embiid would be a big difference maker right now.
Oh my God, yeah.
So Drummond has to come up with 12, 13 rebounds. He has to clear the glass because he's going to play most of it. I'm pretty sure they're going to go with him. It's because Bona's not really living up to it. Drummond has the experience. He's been around, so I don't mind having him start. But VJ and Maxey have to control the pace. That's the difference. If it's an up-tempo game, Sixers win. If it's slowed down, they lose. If it's slowed down, it's up to PG because he's the guy that can help.
Average a double-double, essentially, because outside of Drummond, you guys have no real bigs.
No.
That's where the Watfords and the Barlows have to play. Well, they've never been in this position, so we don't know what to expect for players like that. They could come out and hold down the load, but we don't know. It's just a huge question mark.
All right, Blake, you say Paul George? I'm gonna go Grimes. I'm gonna go Grimes.
Either one, because Grimes even last.
Because for me, it's the role players that got to step up. Because Maxey's going to play 40 minutes. He's going to get exhausted.
The reason
I say doesn't have the experience in the playoff or play in.
The reason I said PG is because the experience and because he's not the high-paced player. If it slows down, I want the experienced guy who's been around. He's got to score 25, 30. If you know what I mean, PG. But Grimes he's the clutch guy. Like when it comes down to the end, who do I want the ball in his hand to shoot the three if possible? If he's in there, Grimes. Because he's been more clutch late than even my boy Maxey, and I'll admit it.
Yeah, we need Grimes to step up.
Maxey needs to be more of a playmaker tonight. I mean, he needs to be more of a playmaker. Get VJ open. They need to pound it into the paint with the big guys, Oubre and stuff like that. Get it into the paint if you can to show they're not afraid to go into the paint. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Here's another thing. Look at the last time they fought, how chippy it's been. Is there going to be some pushing and shoving? Drummond squared up like this with Wendell Carter last time in the center of the damn thing.
And Mets, they already came out and said he's not getting suspended.
Well, it's because he sucked a bunch of dick afterwards, kissing ass, saying that I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hurt anybody.
It's not because of that.
Yeah,
it's because of the ratings.
It's because he apologized.
It's mainly because of the ratings. People want to see LaMelo play. He's one of the reasons.
If it was a punch, if it was a punch, he's gone.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So what's the difference between him punching someone and tripping them when they're falling and taking them out of the game?
So. Do you think they're going to elevate it to a flagrant one? Or
they can't because they didn't call anything when it happened.
Yeah, it's too late now.
If they would have called something when it happened, they could have reviewed it and talked about it, but they didn't call shit when it happened. It was, you know what I mean? Like, and I heard that on NBA last night. They were like, if they would have called something when it happened, then you can offer to go back and look at it and see if anything more. But I mean,
Florida can't do anything.
It's also bad luck. I mean, you fall on your tailbone, that hurts. You bruise your lower back or you bruise your tailbone, that hurts, man. I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I don't have experience in
I know Mets was like, he broke it. He broke his tailbone. I was watching you guys live. I was like, it takes a lot to break a tailbone. And he didn't fall very far, but you bruise that. It hurts to walk. And it's hard to heal that. So even if they won, I don't know if they would have won, Bam might not have played Friday.
No.
Let me ask you guys this. It's actually about Bam. Don't forget about Bam, ladies. There you go.
Don't forget Bam.
But do you see him requesting a trade now?
No.
Because Miami hasn't been out in the play-in so long. They really haven't done anything to help him out.
It's the same thing as they were saying if the Hornets would have blew it last night, then you trade LaMelo. No,
well, I've been saying that for God knows how long.
But they finally got chemistry. With those 4 or 5 players they have. Even if they lost last night, they still played well. I mean, I'm hating on LaMelo for a couple things, but he still had a great season. That team has a lot of promise. They were shit and ended up here. Yeah. So I give them credit for that.
Yeah. So, Rio, do you see Bam requesting a trade at all?
No, I don't see. He doesn't strike me as the type. I think they'll probably just try to retool for next season because the East is still fairly open. As good as Boston is, they're not some kind of juggernaut. It's going to be the next dynasty. So the East is still fairly open for the most part.
Never mind, Mitch. Yes, Embiid for Bam. Thank you.
I was waiting for that.
Because that'll never happen, but you can win.
I was waiting for that. Actually, last night on the play-by-play, me and Matt were going through the teams who could use Bam, and I'm like, Sixers, take Embiid. Just take him, please. Just go. But, I mean, look, did they make it to the finals with him like once?
Yeah.
Or twice?
The bubble.
The bubble. Okay. Yep. Oh, they're still talking about the bubble, how that's the hardest championship to win.
Most of the guys that played in the bubble, like, it's not a real ring. Like, even Anthony Davis doesn't think it's a real ring. The only ones that think it's a real ring is LeBron and his fanboys. Like, it's not a real ring.
I don't know. I'm not a LeBron fanboy, and it's still I hate to say it's still a championship. I mean, it's not their fault that they had what they had to play against. Really, it's not their fault. I mean, yes, it's a different atmosphere with the fans in the home court and this and that, but it's out of everyone's control. None of those players had any say in that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
as much as I dig on the Lakers and LeBron, and I agree that a lot of people say it's not a real championship because of all those things, I can't blame the players. They had nothing to do with that. They had to just play. And when you get on the court, you're still going to play as hard as you can, right? It's not like the other 8 teams said, "Oh, it's not at my home. Well, we're just going to lose." You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, a lot of the players opted out of it, and
that part makes a difference. Yes.
When current players are saying they don't view it as a real ring, like these are the guys that were in that tournament. They don't view it that way. Like, yeah.
Well, a lot of people thought you could touch someone and die back then too. So I get it why some people were scared, but at the same time, it was a very unique situation. I just pray that the league and the world never has to go through that again.
Well, blame Rudy Gobert for that.
Yeah.
Well, that was stupid too, but in hindsight, people say he had total sense now. But I mean, let's not get into that completely because I hate
Rudy Gobert.
I lost loved ones during that time period to COVID too. So
yeah,
my friends,
I got lucky for that. I got lucky through that.
Both passed away because of that. So let's not get into that. It's a very unique situation. We never hope happens again. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, that was just like once in a blue moon. But
I mean, worse would be like when you have scab referees and shit. You know what I mean? Like when you got. You have a lockout and they have all these other refs that have never reffed NBA games in, and then the games are a mess. That's a different story.
That is definitely a different story.
Oh my God, those replacement refs are so god.
Yeah, it blows my mind that professional sports don't have full-time refs. I mean, they got enough money to pay these dudes.
I gotta read this. Calling the Commanders arrowheads because all they did was add the arrow on the helmets.
No, they got the stripes. Those uniforms are amazing. I love.
Oh, really?
Those
I haven't seen them.
And it's the Redskins uniforms. But the
what?
It's the Redskins jersey. It is with the yellow and maroon stripes. It's exact. And then their alternate jerseys have the arrowhead, like the real old just arrowhead through the W. A lot of people are saying it's a tease that they're really going to try to bring the Redskins name back. And
do I see that happening?
They should. I think even the Native Americans that was named after weren't offended by it. Like,
they want it. The Native Americans want it back. It's stupid political bullshit that's keeping it. The Native Americans want it. It's honoring them.
It is. It definitely is.
I wouldn't be surprised if they fight enough. Maybe bring it back. But the uniforms are fire, if you ask me. I love it.
It
reminds me of Darryl Green.
I saw the Eagle ones.
Darryl Green and the old school. I love it.
Right, just a lot of history. I mean, because not to get too off topic, but like I don't get why they changed their name, but you still got the Chiefs, still got the Seminoles.
Yeah, right.
You still got the Atlanta
Braves.
Yeah, the Braves still do the chop and everything.
Same thing with the Seminoles. Like it's just so stupid.
Yeah. All right. We got to talk about this, man. Glenn Rivers getting fired. Woohoo!
Step down.
Step down. No, he got fired.
No.
Come on, let's be
I'll
honest.
argue with that for the rest of my life. You going to say Mike Tomlin got fired too? I don't care. If he's about to say, if the organization had Rivers sitting right in front of and he went, I quit, it doesn't matter. He quit. He stepped down. Be real. Let's not. Come on, dude. I know you don't like him, but you got to be factual when you're on the air talking about facts. He literally stepped down. They did not fire him. That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, if the organization may have agreed for him to step down, which is kind of like a firing if you're going that route.
If they did that, then okay.
But if they sat down and they said, hey, we're going to fire you unless you step down. And he's like, I'm out. I didn't like this place anyway. Probably something stupid like that.
I mean, honestly, that's probably what happened behind closed doors.
Yeah,
They let him save face, like, hey, go ahead and just say you're stepping down. Because
I mean, he kind of deserved it. You got to
go by the official thing, dude. Though I mean, I agree. I know it's a joke into you because you hate the dude and all that, but it's officially he stepped down. That's like people coming to me saying, "Why did the Steelers fire Mike Tomlin?" I'm sorry. What planet do you live on?
All right. So, yeah, we kind of knew that this was going to happen, him stepping down. I mean, we kind of knew it. Giannis wasn't happy with them. The whole organization was not happy with them, especially when he said, Google me.
Yeah, that's
like, what?
Yeah. I've been on great teams, and I thought this was going to be another one, and you guys blew it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he was literally asking to get fired, it seemed like.
Yeah.
So is the Magic's coach.
Yeah, the Magic one. Mosley. Yeah, he might be gone after the play-in.
We'll try to make sure of it tonight. If the Sixers can win by 30 and embarrass him, maybe we can help him out the door.
But let's talk about the Bucks organization as a whole. How many coaches did they go through within the past couple years? Since they won the title, they went by 3?
Yeah, I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3 in 4 years or something?
Like, you just go back to a championship and you let him go in the midst of a winning season because, pretty sure Giannis wasn't happy with him. Because, I mean, why else would you let a coach go with a winning record unless your star player doesn't want them there?
But I think that's a problem with Giannis too. Is he's not. I don't know this. This is just me guessing. He doesn't seem like the type that will continuously go to them and say, do this for me, fire this guy. I want someone else. You know what I mean? But maybe he should have been more, but maybe they just kept on revolving door trying to appease him instead of being, I don't know. It's a weird situation. Like, who do you bring in? Because are you bringing in someone to help keep him there? Or are you bringing in someone to survive after he's gone?
I mean, the writing's on the walls. Whoever they bring in is going to be for life after Giannis. There is no way he's playing for the Bucks next season, especially with all this turmoil of him being essentially shut down for the season when he wanted to play. Like, there's no that relationship is headed towards divorce. Like, there is no way to reconcile that. It's done.
He wanted to play with his brothers. I think Blade said that last week.
Yeah, I think that's a slap in the face. And he's like, hey, I'm healthy enough. Just put me in one game so me and my 2 brothers can play a little bit. It might be the last opportunity he has to play with both of them in an NBA game. How often? You'll never see. You might see a dad and his 2 sons playing Cleveland next year, but who gives, but to say, no, fuck you, that's like the Kevin Love thing we talked about too the last time. I mean, Kevin Love's like, put me in. The fans are cheering for him. It's Memphis versus the Jazz, 2 tanking teams. The game was already in hand. Put Kevin Love in for a minute. And the ref literally looks at him and gives him a thumbs down in front of all the fans and cameras. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Kevin Love's put him in for a minute.
Right? Like,
appease your fans. Be the hero, coach.
Yeah. I mean, the Bucks, I don't know where they're going from here. Giannis might be out. The brothers might want out now. So I don't know where the Bucks go from here.
Yeah,
the brothers wouldn't be a loss.
Yeah,
no, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Think of it as a piece that can build around with Ryan Hollins and Kevin Porter Jr. You got you can kind of put a team together. Maybe not be, a contender next year, but it's going to take at least a year or 2 to rebuild that roster after Giannis. But when you trade him, you're going to have a bunch of draft capital.
Yeah, you're going to get a haul. You're either going to get a couple stars and picks or a whole shitload of picks, or, it's not like he's going to get traded for 2 second-rounders or something.
If they play it right, they can be back to contending in the East within 2 years, 2-3 years.
And then they still got Miles Turner's on the Bucks, right? He's still there.
Or they do a Luka trade and regret it.
But they still got Miles Turner there. They can build around him, Ryan Rollins or whatever. But I'm just saying this: the Bucks shouldn't have let go of Brook Lopez. I think that was like one of the worst moves that you could have done. He was the backup to Zubac in the Clippers. Then Zubac got traded to the Pacers. So if I was the Bucks,
played for like 20 years though. It's like, isn't his time up?
yeah, but he was the perfect center to play next to Giannis.
He was.
Like,
I think the more the problem is trying to find guards. I mean, they brought Damon, that didn't work, and now it's like you got to find some two guards.
You traded Drew Holiday to get Dame.
Yeah.
You traded Drew Holiday to get Dame, and now they're both back. They're both on Portland. Dame and Drew are both on Portland. That is honestly crazy. But Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, they let go too. Chris Middleton's on
Yeah, he didn't do shit
Wizards.
after he didn't do diddly shit after he left though.
Yeah, but he was a big part of that team.
That's a long time ago. I was a Middleton fan too when he was hot, but let's be real. His last 2 years in Milwaukee, and he fell off.
Well,
just like Clay. Look at Clay. Look at Clay. Clay Thompson.
He was injured. He was mostly injured, Middleton. So.
But when he did play, he wasn't doing anything near what he did with Giannis. I think Giannis makes players better. That's why so many teams want him.
Yeah. Yeah, Giannis makes everyone better. My God, just watch him play. And now the Bucks. AJ Green is a bucket. That guy's a sniper from three.
He can catch a lot of touchdowns in Cincinnati too.
Oh yeah, yeah he can. Yeah, he can. But yeah, whatever next for Milwaukee, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see where they go next with the draft too and stuff like that. That's going to be interesting for the Bucks. Yeah.
So what about the other game tonight? Warriors and Clippers.
I got the Clippers.
Yeah, I think Steph's not 100%. When he's on, but he hasn't looked right since he came back.
Yeah. I mean, you got Kawhi there. You got
Kawhi,
I forget who else is on the Clippers. I'm going to blank.
They got Zubac. They got Darius Garland. Like, they got some pieces. I don't think.
I forgot about Garland. Yeah.
They got enough to get past the Warriors because outside of Steph Curry, the Warriors have zero offense.
No.
Who's going to find out to win the game? I can't pronounce his last name. Podolski or whatever his last name is.
Podolski. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So you got. I'm looking at the roster now. Garland, Chris Dunn is still in the league. My God, that's a name. Kawhi Leonard, Derek Jones Jr.
He was supposed to be something good.
He was like the 4th overall pick. Derek Jones Jr., Brook Lopez. You got John Collins, Benedict Mathurin.
You might as well have John Konkak.
What?
You might as well have John Konkak.
True. And then Warriors. I mean, all you got is Steph. So yeah, I got the Clippers there.
I mean, home court probably is going to make a big deal. Both of these teams aren't really that great, but I think home court and with Kawhi, I think they're going to win. But
yeah, I mean, you do have Porzingis. He is healthy, apparently.
At 37 and 45, the Warriors have no business, in my opinion, even still playing.
Nope. No, he's not going to be suspended. He's not going to be suspended.
No.
Yep, Mathurin's one of my favorite players. So, yeah, D'Anthony Melton's a really good two-way player for them. But Pat Spencer, Al Horford. I forgot about Horford.
Oh, he's still around.
He's still around, yeah. Oh, my God. But, yeah, that is pretty much it there. Whoop. There's that. My controller fell on that. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it here. I mean, nothing to go with Miami. I mean, that's pretty much it. But, Rios, how do you feel about the Sixers and Magic game tonight?
I think they're going to go as Maxey goes. If Maxey gets hot early, gets them in front early, and just kind of demoralizes the Magic, I mean, that team is just a disaster behind the scenes. So you get them demoralized, they'll probably give up like by third quarter if they're losing by a lot.
Yeah. I feel so bad for the Magic fans, dude. I feel so bad.
No, not today we don't. Not today we don't. They can go fuck themselves tonight.
Damn. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, people else just getting a big ass lead and just demoralizing them, and they're going to quit because they have no fight in them, and they're not playing for anything. Like
now, what's this stuff about the dissension in the locker room and stuff? Paolo or whatever. Except
They
somebody
lost.
what in the hell?
Mosley lost the locker room. They don't want to play for him anymore.
Okay, well
Nope.
then forfeit. I'll take it.
Are we in the league?
That Porzingis and Horford all minutes restriction.
Is anybody on minutes restriction when we're in a postseason, guys?
Yeah, Franz Wagner.
You either play or you don't play.
Franz Wagner's on a minutes restriction.
Yeah, like I said, Steph hasn't looked right since he came back. He looked good against the Rockets just because going against KD. After that, he has not looked the same.
Nah.
Well, he probably rushed to try to play against the Rockets, but didn't work out for him.
That was still a good game, though.
It was a good game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jonathan Isaac is out today, too. He plays for Orlando. He's out today, too. That guy's
Black.
never healthy.
Watch out for what's his name, Anthony Black.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one
Remember
guy.
what
that
he
could
did to
definitely
us
step up.
early. Remember what he did to us early in the season.
That happens all the time. That happens all the time to
Hey,
us.
hopefully it's all out of the system in the regular season.
Right.
I'm like I said, I'll be real. I'm nervous about it. It seems like a game that the Sixers can let slip away if it's too close. I'm kind of with Rios. If they can control the pace, have a high-paced game, and go up 15 at half into 20, and really demoralize Orlando, it doesn't seem like their type of team that's going to rally around each other right now with the coach dissension and the stuff like that. So you got to go at them right off the bat. If Orlando's leading at halftime, I think they win.
You think Orlando wins
I think
if they lead
they
at
can get the
halftime?
Sixers rattled, and if they're winning at halftime, I mean, I don't want to talk about the third quarter jinx because they've been doing really good in the third quarter, but I don't think you can afford to go into halftime losing against a team like this tonight at home.
Well, let me ask you guys this question. So let's just say hypothetically you guys get blown out by the Magic. Well, I guess what's next steps for you guys?
Friday against the Hornets.
Friday against the Hornets, yeah.
And I think the Hornets showed their weaknesses last night. I think the Heat kind of gave you the blueprint of how to beat them.
Yeah.
Don't let them hurt your best player.
Right.
Well,
That's
our
all.
best player's already hurt.
Well, there you go. That's the key. Embiid's out, so LaMelo can't trip him.
What if you guys lose to the Magic?
If we lose to the Magic,
And you play Charlotte on Friday.
and then if we beat Charlotte, we play Detroit.
Oh, okay. So if you guys lose, you play Charlotte.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you lose, you play Charlotte.
Who do you play if you win?
Boston.
Boston.
So it's really not a bad thing. I hate to say this because I'm Mr. No Tanking. If they lose tonight and win Friday, is not a bad thing. Because I think they have a better chance of beating the Pistons than they do the Celtics.
No, I still will say no to that.
The Pistons haven't done dick in the postseason, dude. That's the thing.
They're not even in the postseason. Didn't even play yet.
That's what I'm talking about. We just talked about regular season Hornets. Canupo and LaMelo. Postseason, we don't know what Detroit is in the postseason yet. We don't know. So I'd rather play them than Boston.
So you want to play against Tobias Harris and make me mad? Okay.
We need our revenge back. What would be better, Mitch? Taking a 1-point loss tonight, heartbroken, crushing Charlotte, and then beating the piss out of Detroit. Beating Detroit as the 8th seed.
They're not going to beat them in the series.
We'd have Embiid back too. You really don't think we could compete with Detroit?
I mean, I've got
no
1,000%.
You got to play. I guess with this new playing format, you gotta have to play the long game sometimes. Like if you know you're gonna, regardless of win or loss, you're gonna move to the next round. Just take a loss and take the easier opponent.
How many
Detroit,
people?
they're easier opponent than Boston, but they're more physical than Boston. If that makes sense.
Who do you got going to the finals in the East?
Boston.
Rest my case.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean I believe that we can beat the Pistons.
We can beat the Pistons.
I mean, you got a better chance against Detroit than Boston.
Yeah, we have a better chance against Detroit.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna lose.
We have a better chance, but I'm still gonna say Detroit
I would rather
in
lose
5.
in the conference finals in the round.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what? What I missed?
No, I said I would rather lose in the conference finals versus the second round.
Yeah. Me too.
Melo rocked
The
it.
farther you go, the better. No, LaMelo is a clown. Cheated.
No, she's talking about Carmelo. Mitch, I hope we can trade Embiid and Paul George after this year.
No, it ain't
Bruce.
happening. We're coming back. Just accept it now. Accept it now.
Because in
I don't
order to
think
trade
Luka is
him, you need to find
paying.
someone willing to take on those contracts. And
Wait, Luke is paying to play on Saturday? What?
I wouldn't be mad if they found a way to get rid of Embiid or Paul George, but let's just admit it. They're running it back, especially if they lose tonight.
Oh, they lose tonight.
Luka's not playing. Luka's out this series.
Yeah.
What if? No, I got Houston winning probably in 5. But what if the Lakers win and go into the next round, or maybe even make it to the Western? You think Luka might be able to come back at all if they start to make a run?
He might in the second round, but they'll be playing against the Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to win. I have the Rockets winning in 5, like I said, but I'm just saying, I don't know if Luka, what are they doing over there when he goes to Europe to try to get that heal faster or whatever?
Well, so what I've been reading is that he's been getting like some type of injections into his hamstring to help with the speed up the healing process. But
you know who he has? He has Mr. Miyagi. Like, yeah, that's all I'm saying, Bruce. That's all I'm saying. I'm the same thing.
I was watching Karate Kid the other day.
They're not reliable at all, Bruce. 1,000,000%. So, but it's really like your hands are tied right now. Plus, as long as Nick Nurse, now if they get rid of Nurse for a different coach, maybe they do try to find a way to move those players for, peanuts or who cares what at that point.
So let me ask you this:
contract, whatever.
Let me ask you this: do you want the Sixers to get completely eliminated to hire the Kansas to fire Nick Nurse?
No. No.
Damn.
Listen, even if they would win tonight and lose on Friday or something, I think Nick Nurse is still in trouble losing his job.
Oh yeah.
Even
definitely.
If they lose tonight and win, and whatever happens in this play-in, unless they make a run and win whoever in the second round, which is highly doubtful, I think Nick Nurse's job should be in trouble because we need a culture change.
It's not just that. Oh, Bono's starting.
See, I disagree with that. I think Drummond should be in it. Maybe Drummond will play more. I'll wait till
Did they announce their starting lineups yet?
I'll wait to see, but
here, hold on, I got.
But Desmond Bane's a clown. I'm not afraid of Desmond Bane. I'm not afraid.
They
of
did
Paolo.
not announce the starting 5 yet.
Oh.
Okay.
There's nobody on Orlando's team that scares me. Really isn't. Not Wagner, not Anthony Black, not Paolo. Nobody on that team really scares me. They're a good, solid team. But like I've said before, even with Detroit and Cade, who's really good, is Cade or Paolo or Wagner elite? We don't know that. And by the time in a couple of years, I think we may find out Maxey and VJ can be elite. But I don't think Paolo, and I could be wrong. They could prove me wrong. Cade and Paolo, until they do it in the postseason, they're down here. They're really good players. Solid.
Yeah. Yeah. You know one
NBA
team we didn't even mention
5.
yet? No.
Cameron said the starting 5's on the NBA app.
I'll look at it later. Oh yeah, my phone's upstairs. I don't even have it here. Damn. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the Cavs. I have them losing to the Raptors.
Good. I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
I know you wouldn't.
And as much as a Harden hater I am too, I'm going to be real. He's out to prove that he's not a flop in the postseason, so he's going to come out and try to ball.
Him and Mitchell.
I've seen that song and dance before.
I'm hoping it ends badly for them, but I think he's got to have that type of attitude. He doesn't want to go out as the guy who sucked in the postseason.
Look at the front court he got too.
Look at the year he won the MVP. He lost at home to the San Antonio Spurs in 6 games and was in Miami at a club within 2 hours after the loss.
Yeah, same
here.
He's the old, immature LaMelo.
James Harden does not care.
No.
I can promise you that he does not care.
I'm going to say this right now. LeBron is going to Cleveland next year.
Of course.
Yeah, that seems like a foregone conclusion at this point.
With Bronny, and they're going to draft his other one in the second round.
Oh, Lord.
Now, the big thing would be
James.
Can they keep, if they're keeping Harden, keeping Mitchell, keeping all of them, then it's like, as much as I can't stand LeBron, just him, you add him to that lineup, it does make a difference. I don't care if he's 42 or not. I mean, it definitely helps the team. And if LeBron's willing to do what he did before Luka and AR got hurt, he did. I'll give him a little bit of credit. Yes, bitch boy, I'm giving you credit. So enjoy it while it is. He did kind of take a little bit of a backseat to those two guys later in the season.
What is up, Jay?
Yeah, he did. I know.
I mean, he
that's when they were playing better with him in the lesser role.
Exactly.
The boring bronze. That's hilarious.
I feel bad for both.
I'm curious though, if he does go to Cleveland, would they really draft Bryce, who hasn't played at all in Arizona? Like
he declared for the NBA draft.
I can just see LeBron saying, "I'll sign the contract. I'll even cut my salary a little bit to help you guys keep the team you have, as long as you get Bryce in the second round." I can see him saying that. Stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That would make Cleveland pretty much have to, like, or if he doesn't get drafted, they could just sign him.
Yeah.
Because is he really going to get drafted? Here's the real question. If the Lakers didn't draft Bronny, he wouldn't have got drafted, so they could have just picked him up. They wasted a pick on him.
What's wild to me is these LeBron stands are posting pictures of the guy that was number one this year compared to Bronny. I'm like, guys, context matters a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Against playing when the game was like decided by like 30 plus points. Like, come on, like.
Okay.
The other guy is not really playing that much, but he's shown improvement.
The real news of this week, real news is Shaq's Dunk League coming soon. And Mac McClung has signed as one of the 24 competitors. Now, based on how it's running everything, this might be really fun because now you can bring in Jordan Kilgannon. You can bring in all these other dunkers from, all these other places as well as NBA and G League talent. Shaq's not a dumb businessman. He sounds dumb. He's a good rapper too, but he's a very smart businessman. He's not going to go into this.
He owns. He's
like 100.
He's Papa John's, General Insurance. He has businesses all over the place, advertising all over. Like, he's one of the most savvy businessmen of his generation.
Yeah.
So if they do it right, this can be very entertaining. It can kind of make people forget about how shitty the dunk competition is and stuff. If they can make this fun, I don't know yet. He owns over 50 restaurant locations: Krispy Kreme, Annie Ann's, Papa John's, Big Chicken, Five Guys. He owns 155 Five Guys.
Who?
Shaq. He owns 150 car washes. He owns 40 fitness centers.
One of the most savvy businessmen. Like, I think he's a better businessman than he was a basketball player, and he was a phenomenal basketball player.
He just started making like gummies and shit like that too. Like he was on McAfee last night. They were talking about all the businesses he owned.
Oh, speaking of McAfee, did you see the whole thing with Cody Rhodes?
Hell yeah, McAfee's here to save the business. What are you talking about?
That was great. I loved every second of that. What, Rio? You saw that too?
I'm not a fan of Pat McAfee. Let's put it that way.
Blades loves Pat McAfee, dude.
He grew up where I used to live. I mean, he's a Pittsburgher.
I forgot about
he's
that.
very misunderstood a lot of times too. Like, people think they judge him by his persona, but he's putting on an act when he's on TV. I mean, I like to do. He gives so much money back to the area and to Indianapolis area. He's always given money to really good causes, man. He's using his platform to really do a lot of good, even though he's a dick. I mean, I'm going to say a lot of people he rubs the wrong way. And people that hate him for his new wrestling persona, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, no, that was before the wrestling thing.
Okay.
I get, come on, I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid. I get guys are heels. This funny that I saw an indie wrestling show years ago in front of a soccer stadium. I saw one of the dudes that was the heel, talking all the shit to the fans, blah, blah, blah. And then, afterwards, we were hanging out, having beers, just having a good time. This guy. I'm like,
anyone who could rattle the IWC and get all these idiots and marks on the internet fumbling around, I love it. I'm here for it. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. He's playing the Rock's character, the final boss. That's what he's doing.
He's playing
That's
himself, dude. He's playing himself. He's playing
Yeah.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
Which
McAfee,
has-
who's
has-
the Rock.
Stone Cold. It has The Rock. It has all that in it. He's just a I don't want to get into it. He's also a
Yeah, I
trained
know.
wrestler, which people don't realize. He's actually trained to wrestle. He's not some schlub that just thought he could wrestle. He's a trained wrestler.
Yeah, get
No,
money.
and
To
even
tax. Yeah, today's
when
tax day.
I can applaud that. Like,
People make fun of him because he was a punter too, which I get that. But he was a bad. Look at his highlight reel. He ain't no normal punter.
he was great.
He was dogging people.
You know,
I miss
I
the onside
respect
kick.
anyone that gets in the ring and goes through the actual training. Like when Bad Bunny came out a couple of years ago, people were like, "What's this guy out there?" And then like, dude can wrestle.
But don't compare what Pat's doing to Travis Scott. Travis Scott can't
No, that
wrestle
was
for
just fucking
5
joke.
seconds. People were calling him Travis. No. Travis Scott's a devil worshiper. There's a big difference.
He's not even mid.
Bronny James.
Those
Oh,
are-
mod. Bronny James is a mod. You
Mid.
make him a mod on the channel.
Yeah,
I feel bad for Bronny. I think if he didn't have his dad hovering over him, you go to a smaller school than USC, you play for 3 years, and then maybe he could have been a valuable little bench piece for a team. Don't bring him in thinking he's going to be a superstar.
But my thing is like, I'm sure he loves basketball, but was playing in the NBA really his dream or his dad's dream? Because it really feels like it was his dad's dream, not his.
Yeah, because because LeBron, all this comparisons to Mike all the time. He can always say, my boys, I raised my boys to be in the NBA too. I kept it going. I started a legacy. I'm legendary.
I agree with him right here. Like he should go to a different team. That would never happen.
No.
But imagine him on a different team. He could actually get out of his father's shadow a little bit.
Ronnie, yeah.
Get out of his shadow and actually be his own man and just
Yeah.
develop his
Yeah,
own
well, I mean,
personality.
the writing's kind of on the wall. Look, he's had really good games in the G League. It's different competition, but his dad's not hovering over on the bench and stuff. He plays in the NBA. He looks like a fool. It looks like he's, I don't know. You can't fill those shoes. And I kind of agree. I think he should have played college in a smaller college for 3 years. Go to Santa Barbara, UC Santa Barbara or something for 3 years. And then, yeah.
Butterfly
Yeah.
has
The damage is already done, though, Butterfly. LaMelo's a clown. Damage is already
No,
done.
he's talking about Carmelo's son.
He's thought.
No, Butterfly talking about LaMelo.
Oh, we're talking about Carmelo.
Carmelo's son is killing it. He's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Keon
He's-
Anthony or whatever his name is. I think.
He's gonna be a beast in the NBA, man.
I hope so.
Oh, he's gonna be great. Is he getting drafted? No, next year.
Not yet, yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Mellow
even though he
Ball.
thinks
There you go.
even though he thinks Paul George is the GOAT, which is who the fuck
That's
is Paul
hilarious.
George?
A Sixer is the go. Woohoo!
Hey,
But there is a risk with a different team. He might be benched the whole. Yeah, definitely agree there. What are your top 3 best players in the league right now of all time? PC is overrated. Agreed.
Yeah.
We're gonna need prime Paul George tonight. The
playoff P. Come on, playoff
best 3
P.
players right now in the league, all time.
All time. Okay.
Mike.
All right. Mike.
Now I'm
Start
gonna
right
go Jordan, Kareem, and a 3. I'm gonna put Magic.
Yeah. Blaze. Butterfly said Wemby.
Come on, Butterfly. Be for real, bro.
Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and Allen Iverson. I'll be a homer.
Oh, look, it's Homer
Those are
Simpson.
favorites, not great as all time. I could easily say
All right.
Russell and Jordan.
No, there's no Kobe there. Okay.
No, I wasn't a
Top
big Kobe
3.
guy.
He's top 10 for sure. Top
Yeah.
3. No.
Me. There. Mike. I got Mike, Kareem. I might have to throw Bill in. I'm going Bill Russell. Honestly.
See, to me, and not just Bill Russell and stuff like that, just like the kids nowadays that are going to pick LeBron, I've never watched Bill Russell play. I've never saw Wilt play.
So
it's
if
hard for
I
me
was
to-
picking who I really watched, then
yeah.
those 3 would not even be on my list. So if I had to pick who I watched,
Iverson would be up there for me just because he's my favorite.
yeah,
of all
Iverson for
time.
me. Who I watched, Kobe. Actually, I put Kobe there.
My third
Kobe
one-
one.
That's
Iverson
favorite and
two,
greatest of all
and I'll
time are two
I
different
put
questions.
Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq's one
I'll
of
put
mine
Shaq.
too.
I'll
just think of
Shaq.
how dominant he was. No one was doing that shit.
I will say this: like people can't use I didn't
Kobe,
see
Iverson,
play
Shaq.
as an excuse. With all the
No.
access to technology, you can pull up anyone's highlights, anyone's clips. You can pull that up. If you're a true student of the game, like Cooper Flag, he mentions, this person's my favorite. Like he watched tape of this person. Like,
Jay, it's subjective, Jay.
He wasn't alive when some of these guys played, but
yeah, exactly.
He's a student of the game, and he, studies.
It's subjective.
I say Shaq over Duncan because I think Duncan was amazing, great, but he's boring to me. I didn't like his game that much.
Boring.
I would say Duncan is he gave up part of his game to be a team player. I mean, it worked.
And I get credit for that.
Dynasty, like if he wanted to be as dominant as he could have been, he easily could have. But
it comes down to favorites, though, when you really get down, because you can name a bunch. It doesn't matter. Shaq will dunk on your face and break you and the rim, and then you're never the same.
No, the person I would put over Shaq is Hakeem.
Yes, I think Shaquem was more skilled, definitely.
So,
he had the whole game.
Game on the line, tie game. Who would
Steph.
you?
I want Steph shooting the ball.
Well, Rio's just going to go with KD.
No, current or all time?
I don't know.
If it's all time, give me Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
If you're down 2 and you need a 3, I'm taking Steph all day. He's the greatest shooter of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, if you're going all time, Michael. But
that
Wemby,
Chinese guy. Yeah, oh man, you mean?
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, Wemby might be past Shaq if he can keep doing what he's doing now for another 15 years. We don't know that.
I got to go Curry or Larry Bird.
Yeah, I was never a Bird fan. Barkley over Bird because I hated Bird. Great.
Give me Larry Legend.
Yep. Great player.
Yeah, I'm going Larry.
But I couldn't stand
Larry.
I couldn't stand that ugly, awkward son of a bitch. And look at the rest of his team. They were ugly as hell. That's the ugliest team of all time is those Celtics.
So, yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll be live for the Sixers game in an hour. Hopefully, Blaze, I'll send you the link if you want to join.
I'll be
at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the end. That's what I meant. I'll just send it. But, yeah, guys, that was actually a very good show. Honestly, thank you all for tuning in. It was fun.
Real quick, all the people who criticize the NBA and too much threes and no defense and too much traveling, open your eyes for the next couple weeks. It's about to get really good. Everyone's going to step up. You're going to see a lot more, heart. You're going to see a lot more energy. You're going to see the best play the best. I hope no big injuries happen to any major players in the next couple weeks so we can see the awesomeness of those 4 or 5 teams in the West and the question of who's coming out of the East. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be Boston.
Rockets in 4 over LA.
There you go. Rockets in 5.
I think the Lakers squeak 1 out at home, but yeah, I think they should win in 5. It's 6 at the most. Mitch, I got a question for you. You were picking all these games the other day saying this team in 6, that team in 6.
Yeah.
You had a lot of – you realized the game 6 is away.
It doesn't matter to me. Okay. I honestly hate that. Like home court advantage, who cares?
Whenever the teams are really close, I think home court advantage matters.
Like for me, I'm just going to be like, if they're able – I get it, though. I honestly hate it when people go, oh, look, we got to lose this game and win game 7 at home. No, I hate that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I hate it. No. Win the away game if you can. No, 100%. Never
One
lose.
Team to win it all. Who do you got? Thunder.
Yeah.
They seem like the team. Something bad would have to happen to them for them to fall.
But if I got the Spurs.
I think any of those 4 teams, if they play well, like I said earlier, and I will put the Rockets in there if they play from top to bottom, any of those 4 teams can come out of the West.
I will say this: if Kevin Durant can tap into his 2017, 2018 form where he was just completely unstoppable on offense, they would be one of the harder teams to beat.
Oh, you mean the Lakers when they had Kareem and Magic? Okay.
Celtics. Okay. I have them in the finals.
Parity is real. Parity is real, though. You never know.
Luka's not even playing.
No one thought Indiana would be in the finals last year. Charlotte Hornets.
I can't wait to watch
Charlotte
Indiana.
Hornets could be in the finals in the East. You never know. That's what I love about it. Right?
You would hate it. You would hate it.
No, I like their team, dude. I don't hate the team.
I know.
I was a big Rex Chapman. Charlotte was my team back in the day. Larry Johnson.
You didn't hate that guy. You didn't hate
everybody
that
owned the
guy on the thumbnail.
Everybody owned the Hornets starter jacket in the 90s anyway.
Hell yeah!
I love watching the Hornets, and we're going to see them on
the
Friday.
Story? Can you imagine the story if the Hornets start playing like they did at the end of the season and start mowing through these teams? That's a hell of a story.
Don't forget about the Hawks, too. The Hawks, what they did at the trade deadline. Whew.
But here's my question about the Hawks. Even though Trae Young needed to go and all that, who's the clutch guy? I mean, Jalen Johnson's amazing this year, but we haven't seen him do it in the post.
He's not a closer.
Who's the closer? Who's the guy that you're going to get the ball to 4 out of the last 5 possessions to help you come back down 6 with a minute left? I don't think the Hawks have it.
Most improved player on the
Hawks. My new favorite chat, Brandon. Smartest thing you said.
Bro, I love Brandon. He's hilarious in the comments, man.
Good shit, bro. Who's afraid of a pelican?
Yeah. Bam.
Well, here's the other thing I heard, the rumors that AD could ask for his way out the door before he ever plays a game with Washington.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that one next week. We're going to end it off with that. Talk about that next week.
Because I'm thinking with those two and Trae Johnson and the Wizards are just zap that pelican. Cast a spell on the pelican.
What happened with AD?
OHS, there's just rumors that AD might ask for his way out before he ever plays a game there. He might not be happy with the organization now that he's seen it. I don't know.
I mean, they've been a dumpster fire there almost their entire existence. I don't blame them. They made some moves to get some guys, but do you really trust them to put it all together? If I'm Anthony Davis, borderline top 75 player of all time, do I want to spend my twilight years in Washington?
Michael Jordan did.
Hey, Nick, I like that.
Wait to get guys and people in the seats, and he did. And there's more points than LeBron has.
Wait till we see Jared McCain's first gear when he comes out to the game. Nick, I'm talking about Nick's comment.
I know.
That's because VJ got his head screwed on right.
And we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago.
Zion is.
Yep.
Him and Ja are going on different teams next year. I'll save my judgment until I see them play.
Ja's definitely getting traded because Memphis is going to rebuild. He's definitely out the door.
I think both are get moved. And
I like him.
Yeah.
Listen.
Place for Zion to go to because there's too much good food in New Orleans. Have you ever been to New Orleans or Louisiana in general? Top tier food.
Put Zion on the Spurs. Get him on an organization.
Oh, even worse. It's even worse in Texas.
No, it's not about the coaches, the organization. Someone that can hold him.
Hold on. Can you imagine Wemby and then Zion?
Well, according to Charles Barkley, he'd have plenty of big women down in San Antonio to mess with.
I mean, look at Will Chamberlain. He gained 20. Yep. 20 pounds. Yep.
Easily.
Even if they lose tonight. Yeah. Lose by 20.
As we talked about earlier, Nick,
Yep.
They got to. It's the controlling of the pace of the game is going to decide it tonight, in my opinion. And even if they do lose, season's not over. It's not one and done.
I mean, honestly, after watching a lot of Sixers games, I think Maxi's too competitive a guy to just slide. He's going to try to go for the third early and try to put him away early.
Let's hope, but I'm still nervous about it. It just seems like a game they're going to let slip away. It seems like a game they're going to let slip away. I hate to say it. That's my feeling. It's my gut, and I don't like my gut right now.
No, it's weird. Your team has a good chance.
He is so fun to watch. He does not give up. He has a lot of heart, and he's real mature for a guy his age.
Halftime still saying they're one and done. Virtually impossible.
Yeah. What happened to DeJounte Murray? Isn't he on the Hawks now?
He's in the Hawks. He was in the Hawks, wasn't he?
Isn't he on the Spurs?
He was. He was because he was in the Spurs, went to the Hawks. Did he move in the Hawks? I don't follow him like this. I don't know.
Okay, so he's on the Hawks.
He's a Pelican.
He's a Pelican.
His last game, he scored 9 points in 28 minutes against the Blazers on April 2nd. He's a He's a Pelican.
All right. On that note, guys, we're gonna end it there. With that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe. Rios, you got anything coming up?
This week, no, we'll see about next week because next week for the NFL is draft week, so we'll see what we do next week.
Yeah. NFL draft is next week. Part of me would rather play Pistons. There you go.
We talked about that earlier too, Nick. I was like, it's not really bad if they lose and then win on Friday.
Who do you want to play? The Celtics with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, or the Pistons with a somewhat healthy Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren? Like,
and
give
you know
me
who
the-
else
give me
they
the
got?
unhealthy one.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll talk to you all later.
I'm gonna kill y'all. Tobias Harris gonna win the MVP, bitches. 4-0. Whoever we play, round 2, 4-0. Round 3, 4-0. We got the round up.
Okay,
Detroit
enough with the
all the
round
way. Detroit all the way.
right.
Championship.
Hey, which the Glen Rivers one? Which the Glen Rivers one?
Right here. Because he's
No, that's not him. Where is it?
I gotta get rid of it.
No, you don't. Keep him there because I want he got let go.
I stepped down, you bitch.
All
I
right.
didn't quit. Google me. I stepped down.
I'm live. You're on my channel right now. I'll be live at 7:30 for the game. I need whatever
Go
Blaze
PA
is on.
Sixers.
Yep. Come to my chat. He'll be live on his channel too. I'll put the link in the chat. With that being said, guys, we'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace.